Hi guys, welcome to another amazing episode of Unusual Eunice. And my name still remains Eunice Mambo. Okay, so to cut the chase, today's story, it's another story that every time I think about it, I really feel bad. I don't know what to make of that story, but well, join me as we progress in the story. Adebowale, a 37-year-old man, has been in a relationship with Father Kemi for 5 years now. You know, the families both know each other, the friends know each other. It's a relationship that has come through thick and thin. You know how relationship is. Today they're fighting, tomorrow they're okay. It's always been a roller coaster, but it didn't break them. This didn't break them. So they've been together for a while. Now eventually, Deboale proposed to Fadekemi. She was excited. Boom, boom, boom. Like Yoruba would say, Adajo Jokwe. 3 days to their wedding day, they were supposed to, because the wedding was taking place in the bride's village in Ibadan. So they were supposed to move down to Ibadan for the party and, you know, what have you. So on their way, they were driving on the way to Ibadan. The husband receives a phone call telling him that their overall boss was supposed to fly from Turkey to South Africa. So he's going to stop by in Lagos for a few hours before he gets on to South Africa. So his attention is needed. There'll be a brief meeting. Oh wow, oh, okay, you know what? I'm gonna drop you here and then I'll get a cab for you. Just go. Once I'm done, I'll sleep over. In the morning, I'll make it back home. Okay, fine. They kiss each other, I love you, they go their separate ways. He gets there, they're waiting for the boss, and the phone call comes in. Sorry, the flight to Lagos has been cancelled, so therefore it's a direct flight to South Africa. Okay, fine, there's no big deal. Okay, well, he looks at the time, why not? I could still go back home. So, well, yeah, he gets in his car and says, okay, you know what, I'm going to surprise my wife. He's so excited. He's driving back, boom, 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 like men do. He gets to his wife's family house. He opens the door is open. He's calling his wife, Fadekemi, I'm back, Fadekemi, I'm back. He doesn't see nobody, he doesn't hear. Wait, where's everybody? Fadekemi, I'm back, Fadekemi, I'm back. And he keeps going inside. He was approaching the father's room, the father's bedroom. And then he heard some noise from the father-in-law's bedroom. Oh yes, baby. Oh yes, baby. For a minute he smiled like, oh my God, you mean my father-in-law is actually, taking out my mother-in-law? Am I really hearing this? Curiosity, they say, kills the cat. He's walking by, he slows down again, he comes back. But I mean, he can't be doing that to grandma, right? Well, let me just peep. Somehow he peeps, and lo and behold, he found his wife-to-be and his father-in-law having sex with each other. He was shocked. He could not even believe this. So he turns around. Turning around, he meets the mother-in-law by the door. She goes on her knees saying, please, kill us inside. Do not kill us outside. Pamisilema pamisita, she's weeping. He felt disgusted. Oh, you mean you know about it too? What's going on here? What's happening here? He was confused and he stormed out. Disgusting. I don't know how people see taboo. I hate taboo. Anyway, it's not about me. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. And welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. And if you're just joining, I need you to just wait till the show is over and then you just watch it all over again. Today's story is yet another traumatizing story. Well, I said to you I'll be right back because I was going to bring an amazing guest on the show with me. Because when I say stories like this, I really need to hear real life opinions, what people think. I know you guys are always texting and sending messages on what you think, and your opinion to me is paramount. But sometimes I like to also hear people's opinion here in the studio. So with me, I have an amazing guest with me. This is Mr. Olakunle Agbaje. He's the PRO of Afriway Cargo and Logistics here in Canada. Mr. Olakunle, how are you today?
I'm good.
Good to have you here.
Good to be
You're
here.
looking all fresh and that.
Thank you.
Just so you guys know, he's single. Just so you know. Okay, well, we're back to today's story. How do you feel about that story?
Well, it's tough. Like, I can actually imagine that such things still happen. But if that happened to me, trust me, I don't know what I'm gonna do, because sometimes you feel this is what I'm gonna do when such thing happens, and at the end of the day, you can't really tell, because reality is different from fiction, right? But all the same, if I'm to have an idea of what I'll do, I think I'll just walk away and never come back, because I don't see myself being in a relationship where I know that such thing is happening and I'll keep up. That's like trading my happiness. I can never be happy with you. I can never see you as the same person I fell in love with. How could you have been able to hide such a thing for me for a long time? That's one. Another thing is, even if you liked it, why me? Why do you have to put me through all this? Why do you have to make me go through?
She didn't know you were coming back. You already said to her you'd be in a meeting.
No, you don't get it. She intended to keep it away from me for so long. If you're doing that to anyone, that means, I don't think that is love. I think you hate that person, because whoever you're dating, you want to put that person through so much misery, because nobody deserves to be in that position.
Sure.
It's either you look for a way to end it and nobody gets to know about it, or if it's not something you want, tell somebody. You have to talk to somebody about it. You can't put any man through that kind of stuff. You can't be with your father and be with another man, even if you don't like it. It's not right. I don't see any man being in that position. Most people actually run mad at that kind of sight. I don't know what I would do. Most people will collapse and lose their memory, or something terrible would definitely happen at that kind of sight.
Sure.
I can't even imagine it. It's ridiculous. It's absurd.
I think it's ridiculous too. I mean, the sight for me is something no one should ever behold. But well, do not forget, that's not the end of the story. So I'm going to tell you the remaining part of the story.
Okay.
So the mother-in-law steps to him and goes on her knees. Please do not tell nobody about this. Please, my son. And do not forget, the marriage is in 3 days. While the mother-in-law was holding him on her knees, the man walks out and calls him and says, listen to me. Now, everything I own, I'm going to will everything to you in your name, and I will never interfere in your marriage anymore. I'm sorry you had to see this, and I'm sorry this happened. And the man walked away. 3 days after, the marriage took place. They've been married now for over 8 years, and they both pretend to be happy. I don't know, is it possible for anyone to be happy under this situation?
Wait. First of all, I can't take such a deal. That's like mortgaging my happiness for wealth. Firstly, fine, they might be influential, I'm very rich, and I don't know what they might do to me if I refuse that offer at that point. If I'm able to use my sixth sense, safety comes first. I'm just going to tell them, okay, maybe I want to think about it, or okay, I agree to the terms, but I'm actually not agreeing to the terms. I'm saying that because I want to save myself.
Yeah, at that point.
Whoever is offering you that kind of stuff is desperate, right? And then you don't want to mess with desperate rich person and very influential person as well. So what I'm going to do is buy myself some time, get away from that scene and get out. Look for a way to relocate or get out or something, you know, because I don't see him as, because when we get married, it's still gonna boil down to the same thing. The father will probably still be sleeping with my wife. What if she's pregnant and he wants to have her? What
And plus you can never be comfortable with him being around. You can't be.
What if he gets her? Like I don't see such a deal coming to reality. Like I can't take such a deal. One, I can't bargain my happiness, irrespective of how much you're giving to me. Secondly, I'm not gonna be comfortable with such a thing. No, there's no way another woman is climbing, especially your father. No. It's a no for me. It's a no for me. I just look for a way to just get out of that scene and I'm gone.
Okay, so we heard it from Mr. Conley saying it's a no for him. He would rather maybe even die in poverty if worst case scenario, other than being with a woman. And how can he unsee what he already saw? I feel the same way too. Plus, I absolutely detest, stand against taboo, incest. I don't even like it. So for whatever amount, I do not care. It's a curse. You automatically bring a curse on yourself. But let me tell you something. These people, they've been married for over 7 years and they claim to be happy.
That's a miserable life.
Okay, so now this is where your thoughts and your points matters a lot to us. Please, whatever you think on this issue, please comment on the section below. Let's know your thought. Until we come your way again next week. Thank you for watching today. We love you and stay blessed. We'll come your way next week. Bye.
Unusual Eunice. Unusual Eunice.
Unusual Eunice.
Unusual Eunice.
Unusual Eunice.
Unusual Eunice.
Unusual Eunice.
Unusual Eunice.
Unusual Eunice.
Unusual
Unusual Eunice.
Unusual Eunice.